4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to round 4 of the WA Rally Championship. So yes, it's mid-August already, 4 rounds into a 6-round series for the year, and this time around we took a casual drive of about 4 hours, 350-400 kilometres south to a tiny town called Manjimup in the state's southwest for the Karri Rally. Initially, the rally was proposed to have 2 stages and then a service, and then 2 runs around the motocross track, 2 repeat stages out in the forest again, service, and then the final 2 stages in the dark, and then rally done. And it will give a competitive distance for around about 100 odd Ks for state championship and about 60 or 70 Ks I think it was for clubmen. So we got ourselves set up in the main street of town, which was the service area for the day. It was actually quite good. It was nice and central and right where everybody could see us from the townsfolk, and also great for us. Everything was at arm's reach, which was fantastic. However, straight off the bat, there was a little bit of confusion with the ceremonial start. It took a little bit to get everybody organised to get that underway. State competitors had already completed recce, and the reports were the roads were in very good condition. During the driver's briefing, Dylan King and Lee Tierney drew car 1 on the road. It would mean that their Evo 9 would be road sweeper on the first pass of the stages. Before we get on to the competition, I suppose I'd better mention our team. We had a 2-car team for the Karri Rally this time around, with Glenn and Max running state championship in the VR4, and Jack and Luke running clubmen in their Impreza. Okay, let's get on to the competition. And the first pass over the stages was a shade under 35 Ks, and this time around it was a production car leading. Craig Rando and Scott Beckwith had carved out a decent buffer on stage 1 in their WRX. However, on stage 2 there was just 0.2 seconds behind second place and another 0.2 seconds behind third place, and those were held by Dylan King and Lee Tierney and Alex Rullo, with Ben Searcy alongside. The second leg of the rally would see competitors do 4 stages. There were 2 runs around the local motocross track before a repeat over the forest roads. Unlike Grimwade Stage's rally a few weeks ago, there wasn't a great deal of retirements on the Karri Rally. However, the motocross stages did see a few competitors exit early. Shane Smith and Wayne Richardson had a troublesome misfire. It caused engine problems and they had to retire in their WRX. Will Carpenter and Tim Jackson had mechanical troubles in their WRX and unfortunately were out early too. And that left Rod Fowler and Keith Mays. Their Peugeot 206 suffered gearbox failure on the first run on the motocross track. Next up was stage 5, a repeat of the forest stages, and one of the fastest in the rally. The average speed was around 111 for the top cars. However, top speeds were getting over 230 kilometres an hour. And stage 5, unfortunately, is where it all came undone. Current 2-wheel drive championship leaders Alex and Lisa White came off the road in their Nissan Silvia S13 and found a tree. Thankfully, both were relatively unharmed. However, they did have to stop the stage, which caused a delay of over an hour. The remainder of the field didn't get to do stage 5, and the organisers made the decision to cancel the last 2 stages, which meant stage 6, at 14 kilometres long, would be the last of the rally.
Over crest at 17, 150 through dips, straight on through 17 into 150 through dips.
Here we're on board with Glenn and Max in the VR4 on stage 2, which would be the repeat for stage 6. The roads were very tight and very fast, which meant a lot of commitment from the crews. With the delay, many competitors were tackling it in twilight. However, the clubmen would run it pretty much in the dark. Normally at this point in most rallies, I'd be talking about the clubman results while the state competitors still have another leg of stages to go. However, at this rally, both state and clubmen did the same distance. It took Jack and Luke a little bit of time to settle into the stages. They began to find their feet around the motocross track, and then they tackled stage 6 in the dark, the fastest of their rally. The pair took 3rd place at Karri, and with it keep their lead in the clubman series overall. Second place in the clubman went to Lockie White and Kai Rasmussen. They done very well in their Daihatsu Charade, finishing just 9 seconds behind first place Sam Moody and Dave Christensen in their Impreza. Within the state two-wheel drive standings, it would be Tony Oates and Riley Griffiths that would take third place. They repaired their Honda Civic from the previous rally and were rewarded with a podium finish. In second place in state two-wheel drive was Jerry McGrowarty and Kirsty Moore in their Datsun 1600. And yes, their passenger rear door is hanging open on this stage. Taking the win in two-wheel drive, with all their doors firmly closed, Dave Smith and Roger Pedersen in their Ford Fiesta ST. Okay, let's have a quick look at where Glenn and Max finished in the VR4. They came in 17th, a great result in their first run at this rally on pace notes. And now on to the top 10. 10th place was taken by Cam Pusey and Ben Madliner in their Subaru Legacy RS. For their team, it was great to get a good result. They've been struggling with teething troubles with the car all year. Cody Reynolds and Anthony Stoltari hadn't been out for a while in their WRX. They had an exhaust drama early in the rally that they sorted out in service and went on to take 9th place. Eighth place was taken by Ray Bradley and Tim Batten in their WRX, behind 7th place Dale Faulkner and Rachel Ferranti in their WRX. Tim Hiles and Morgan Ward gave their Gramps Subaru Legacy RS a good run and they finished 6th. Clinching a top 5 position, John O'Dowd and Tony Fever brought their Skoda Fabia R5 into 5th. In another Skoda Fabia R5, current state championship leader Daniel Speedy Gonzalez with new co-driver Bernie Webb were 4th. First spot on the podium went to Dylan King and Lee Tierney in their Evo 9. Alex Rullo and Ben Searcy took their Hyundai i20 Rally 2 to 2nd place. And that left the top spot. And the win was taken by Craig Rando and Scott Beckwith in their WRX, the only win thus far this year with a production car. The win a little bit sweeter, no doubt, as this was Scott's 100th rally start and a win in his hometown. Just before I wrap this one up, there is a couple of thank yous. First of all, it's to you, the viewers. Thank you very much for watching and also for the great feedback that we've been receiving lately. The people have been coming up to us in the service park, at rallies and other bits and pieces. Also comments on Facebook and messages. So thank you very much for that. It's very much appreciated. Also to everyone else that helps to contribute. Whilst I might stand in front of the camera here, there are a lot of people who give their time and produce the footage, both within our team and many others, including officials. So thank you very much to everyone. You know who you are. It is very much appreciated. Righto, that is the wrap on our coverage of the 2023 Karri Rally. Round 4, or should that be round 3.5 of the State Rally Championship? Please like, it is important for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe, and we'll catch you again soon. Cheers.